Recording in progress. There we go. Okay, guys. So it is, according to one of my astrology teachers, this week is going to be quite tricky for all of us. It doesn't matter what your alignments are. Normally, she'll say, work with your planets. We've all got free will. And sometimes it depends on the transits, your natal chart. But this week, it's because Mars is entering. It's Mercury is going into Leo, and Mercury is the communication planet, and Leo is very much hello, look at me. So people are going to be thinking that they're right, trying to put their point across, and then also Mars is going into. There's a lot of things happening with Mars is at Virgo, and and that's in its detriment, really. And but Virgo is practical and it's getting things, putting things into place. Mars is the planet of action, so there's a lot of things just now. Jupiter's going retrograde, so we're going back to look at things and have to maybe redo them. Or readjust according, and because it's Aquarius, it's humanitarianism. Mars is very much, today it's really worked for me in the sense that I've realized that all my events, everything's not on my website because Facebook's decided not to be compatible with my website. So yeah, that's all related to the planets. So it's a very it's like a Virgo sort of week, and Virgo is related to health as well. So you might find that some people are finding out about health problems, or people around you. And there's also, there's going to be a lot of people projecting. So be aware of people projecting, be aware of, apparently, was it hysteria? Hysteria is historical. So if you're feeling a little bit, what does it relate to from your past? And look at it from other people's perspectives. That's maybe why they're projecting. So, in a sense, it's like, oh God, maybe we should all stay at home because this week's going to be a little bit crazy. But Virgo is also related to pets as well, which also totally makes sense to me because my cats are being right dickheads. Sorry for the language there. They're keeping me up all night, just being relentless with their howling and meowing, and there's nothing actually wrong with them. They're just needy. So, and they're wrecking the house, accidentally pooing out just next to their cat lodges. So yeah, they're really, and so I'm thinking, oh, that makes sense. Okay, so maybe they start by being good. But so look at things to do with your pets, your health, other people projecting, being aware of your projections, and going back and redoing things, getting things done, but being really practical with it. That's not usually your thing. So that's what it's at. We're going to all feel a little bit like angsty, but we've moved into Leo season, yay, which I love. I'm a Leo sun, and so we're going to work with this is the heart stuff as well. So it's really about embracing who we really are, our shining. It's where we shine. The sun is where we shine. So there's good stuff happening. We're moving towards the 8-8 portal. So from July 26th to I think it's the 12th of August, this is a great time to manifest. As much as it's going to feel a bit angsty this week, we are in a great manifestation portal. Okay, so really be aware of that. So because of all this weird stuff going on right now, I thought I would do a Yindalini class. So again, we're going to work with Kundalini, and the Kundalini one we're working with today is to elevate us, because there's almost that angsty way where you feel a little bit, but when you feel a little bit too angsty, it makes you almost not do anything. It makes you almost tamasic because you're just too overwhelmed. So we're going to move the vibrational frequency up and then move into a yin practice that's going to work with the heart and lung meridians. So really soothe us. So we are working with the heart, but so we're going to work at elevating our bodies, increasing the vibrational frequency, and then moving into soothing our bodies and working with the heart and lungs. So hopefully that's going to work for you. And just like a simple breath shavasana tonight. Just kind of felt that that's what we all needed. But we're going to begin in seated position. We're going to do a short meditation for a calm heart. This is a Kundalini meditation. So make sure your spine is long and your shoulders are back and down. Slight tuck of the chin. Place your left hand on your heart center. And then you're taking your right hand up and you're placing your fingers in Gyan Mudra, the mudra of wisdom. Yeah, so it's as if you're taking a pledge of some sort. Okay, and the breath here, this is a breath for a calm heart, but really, this is a really simple one to do. It's a really good one to integrate for anyone around you that's feeling a little bit anxious right now. My oldest daughter gets quite anxious. So this is a really good one for people around you to help them with calming themselves. So all we need to do here, which is so simple, you can close your eyes. You're breathing in slowly, deeply and smoothly through the nose, really filling the chest up. Hold for as long as is possible for you without getting that panicky feeling. And then you're breathing out through the nose, slowly, deeply, smoothly for as long as you can. And then holding the breath out for as long as it's available to you. So you're not needing to count these breaths. So inhale for as big as you can. Hold for as long as you can. Exhale for as long as you can. And hold the exhale out for as long as you can. So I'm going to let you guys work with that breath just for a few rounds on your own to really connect in. Finish your last round and just release your hands down to your knees, keeping your eyes closed, just connecting in with yourself. So I actually quite like to do that one because sometimes when we integrate the counting part, I get too caught up in my head. So sometimes the Kundalini, I think about it too much. So the Kundalini techniques sometimes really helpful if you've got a busy head and you're not going, oh God, was that 4? Oh no, I did 5 instead of 4. So you don't get caught up with that internal chat. You just allow yourself to be. So we're moving into our cry for elevation here. And we're working with breath of fire. So breath of fire, as you guys know, I know I've got somebody here that I've not met before, or maybe I have met them, but I've got the video of. So we're working with breath of fire. As you breathe out through the nose, you're drawing the belly in quickly. And the inhale is going to come naturally. So you're concentrating on the exhale and doing it quite quickly. So it sounds like this. But the mudra for this is you're taking your hands up here. So your thumbs up. This is a happy mudra. I like this one. So when you're working with the breath, really imagine that you're gathering white light and energy around this area. So you can close your eyes and bring your gaze to the third eye. So let's begin. Breathing in. Hold the breath, engage root lock, bring the awareness to the eyebrow center, bring the thumbs together. Exhale, draw that energy down. So that little exercise is an ego eradicator, which is quite good. So from here, take your hands in front of your legs, and you're exhaling to curve your spine round, tuck the chin in. Inhale to bring your chest and your throat forwards. So we're doing it quite dynamically here. And then place your hands onto your shoulders. Breathe in to twist the left, breathe out to twist the right. Again, doing it dynamically. Here we go. Inhale, hold the breath, engage root lock, bring the awareness to the eyebrow center. Exhaling to release. So this next part, you're coming into it. It's a dynamic Paschimottanasana, seated forward bend, but bend your knees if you need to. I'm going to bend them a little bit. You place your hands over your toes. So you are placing your hands over your toes here. So you're inhaling to lengthen through the spine, exhale to fold. So it's inhaling up, exhale to fold. So make sure that your shoulders are nice and relaxed. Exhaling down and inhaling to come up. So again, you're not worrying about the alignment of the pose. You're allowing your body to intuitively take itself to where it needs to be. You're not holding tension. So it's more of a flow. Your next exhale, you're just going to stay down there, connecting in, breathing into the back of your heart center. Imagine that you're really opening up the heart chakra from the back body. So imagine you're bringing in healing light and prana in through the shoulder blades here. And then inhaling to come back up. From here, you're going to take your right foot and you're going to ideally try and place the heel, the right heel, into the perineum area. Now, some people would find the ankle and their knee is too sore for that. And if so, modify. Listen to your body, not your ego here. So ideally, though, it's another energetic walk here. So you're kind of turning to hold onto these toes or onto your leg, whatever works for you. And then you're folding forwards and beginning breath of fire again. Inhale, come up. Hold the breath, engage root locks, pulling the pelvic floor muscles, the lower abdominal muscles, tuck the chin in as well. Exhale to fold over the leg, and then inhaling to come back up. So let's swap legs. So taking that left heel into the perineum area, it won't feel comfortable. If it does, well, I'm very happy for you. So, right, if it is sore, you're going to modify, okay? And it's not about trying to get your head to your legs here. So you're just trying to place your hands where intuitively they need to be right now. folding forwards and beginning breath of fire again. Inhaling to come up, hold the breath, engage the bandhas. Exhale to fold over the leg and inhaling to come back up. So that's actually quite powerful energetically for you. So from here, we're moving into Upavista Konasana, upward facing angle pose. Now, if you can, you're going to try and hold on. This is where some of the Kundalini people think that we're all superhumans. You're going to try and hold on to your big toes with your peace fingers. So feel free to bend your legs if that's where you have to be. So don't worry about that, okay? So you're inhaling to lengthen, exhaling to fold to the left, inhale to lengthen, exhale to fold to the right. So keep going. Finish that last round, come back to center, and then inhale to lengthen, exhale to fold forwards. Inhale to lengthen, exhale to fold forwards. Keep going. And then slowly coming back up. You can start to feel the energy, the prana is really starting to build in our bodies now. We're moving on to our bellies. Okay, so you're coming up into Bhujangasana here, Cobra pose. And then from here, we are going to begin breath of fire. Here we go. Inhale, push up further, and then look over your left shoulder. Exhale, come back to center. Inhale, pushing up further. Hold the breath, look over your right shoulder. Inhale to come up a little bit more further, and then slowly coming down. Stack your hands in front of you, just allowing that energy to marinate. Let go of any last remnants of tension in the body, relaxing the jaw, your shoulders, your bottom. And then gently coming up to cross-legged position, Sukhasana. From here, so I'm wearing like like an outfit that my nana would have worn when she was doing her yoga back in the 70s. So I'm wearing like a 70s shirt and like totally being retro here. But it keeps, I'm wearing a shirt because my boob keeps popping out. And it would just put you off, really. So here we go. So that was too much information there. Sorry about that. I'm wearing blue, so I'm communicating. There you go. So inhale, exhale, with the shoulders, alternate shoulder. Okay, here we go. And then slowly and carefully with the breath, rolling your head around. Round the other way. Excellent. So this last part to this Kundalini set, if your knees and ankles allow it, you're going to sit in Vrajasana, the thunderbolt pose, onto your heels here. We're going to work with Satkriya. So Satkriya is actually really, if you don't have time to do a long daily sadhana, this one really clears the channels a lot. It involves a mudra and a mantra. So mudra is Charlie's Angels. Well, it doesn't say that in the Yoga Sutras or anything like that. I just call it Charlie's Angels. It's Kali Mudra, okay? So Kali Mudra. And a mantra is Sat, and then as you say Nam, draw your belly in. So it's Sat Nam, and you concentrate your third eye there. Sat Nam means truth is my name, or truth is my identity, okay? Here we go. Sat Nam, 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 Sat Nam. Inhale. Hold the breath, engage root lock, and look through the top of your head with your eyes closed. Exhale to release, coming in to cross-legged position. Shoulders back and down. Close your eyes and really imagine that you're breathing into your heart center here. Breathe just deeply, smoothly, slowly. Just be aware of the breath. So you're letting go of any sort of breath control. Feel the prana fill in your heart. Even bring the fire that you've created in your heart and bring it down to the navel center. Allow a visualization of fire burning away any angst, any anxiety, any sadness, worry. Burn away anything you're holding on to that you don't need right now. Just throw it into the flames. Really feel these flames burning. Now bring that flames back up into the heart and feel the flames growing in your heart center. You're going to call in an intention for the rest of the week. Bring in a manifestation of abundance. Call in peace, love, kindness, connection. From here, we're moving into our first yin asana. So place your feet together. In yin, this is the butterfly pose. Hatha yoga, it is Baddha Konasana. So with yin, this is about stressing the joints as opposed to stretching muscles. And it's not about the shape of your body. So don't worry about your shape. You're allowing yourself to round forwards, but not really letting your head drop like a bowling ball. So make sure there's maybe a slight tuck of the chin, and it also stops the prana from shooting up Sushumna and making your mind angsty. So keep a slight Jalandhar Bandha and just find your edge and then commit to stillness. Now breathe into your belly. Just breath awareness, not breath control. So the yin postures, we stay here for at least 3 minutes, just to allow your joints to get nice and juicy. I found yin yoga to be the best one for me when I was poorly with COVID. Your joints get really achy. I found restorative wasn't as helpful as it should have been. I found by really sitting in yin and allowing the stress in my joints, it kind of activated them a little bit. But it's really more of an intuitive thing. It's more about giving yourself what you need at that moment, listening to Vijnanamaya Kosha, your inner teacher. Just allow your shoulders to let go. Feel the release in your inner groin. And find comfort in the discomfort. And this is going to be helpful for what's going on for us astrologically this week, with all the craziness, being okay and being comfortable in the discomfort and looking for the lessons, choosing not to react and instead sitting in the eye of the storm. Can you allow yourself to go deeper? And slowly and carefully allowing yourself to come back up. Gently with your hands, pulling your knees together. Your legs out in front of you, coming into Dandasana. And just listening to the rebound, listening to your body. Just feel what you've created that area. From here, we're going to move onto our bellies. Now we were in Bhujangasana, Cobra pose earlier. So we are doing a little bit of back bending in this practice, but this is like, we're heart opening tonight. So if you feel that you've done enough back bending because it's the evening time, come into Sphinx pose if you like, and just sit up with your, leaning on your forearms. Otherwise, you're going to move up to Sphinx, to seal pose. Now, if you want to like give your sacrum a little break, you can open your legs a bit wider. You can take your arms wider and take them further away for more stress on the lower back joints here, the lower back vertebrae. You can walk up a little bit further. So find your edge. So coming into Sphinx or seal, keeping your jaw and shoulders relaxed. Be aware of your breath and commit to stillness. Again, you bring awareness into breathing energy and light into your heart center. From here, slowly coming down, stack your hands in front of you, rest your forehead down. And feel the rebound, feel the warmth in the base of your spine. And feel the connection of your hands to your eyebrow center, Ajna chakra. Is also stimulating the vagus nerve, which is great for the parasympathetic nervous system and for calming you down. So just visualize that any last remnants of stress and tension are melting down into the earth. Just let go. Then gently, we're moving into Balasana, child's pose. So use your variation of it, but either take your arms out in front of you. I'm going to work with wide-legged Balasana, but if you want to have your legs together and really stimulate your belly here, it's really a lot better for your digestion. So work with what feels right for you. Find your edge and commit to stillness. So belly breathing. So breathing into the belly has been proven to help with stress relief. So it's also great for stimulating the parasympathetic nervous system and make you feel more calm. So bring awareness into the breath in the belly. You're not controlling the breath. There's no tension in the shoulders or the jaw. So we're coming up onto tabletop position. And just to kind of get your spine feeling okay, you're going to just do a few gentle cat-cows, inhaling to curve your spine to look up and exhaling to go the other way. From here, we're moving into thread the needle pose. This is great for the heart and lung meridians. So you're taking the right arm through, and you're going to be lying on the outside of the right arm and on the shoulder. You can choose where to put that left arm. And, you know, there might be, if you've got shoulder issues, you need to be very aware. And also, if you start to get pins and needles, you do need to move because you're blocking off the blood supply, you know, so that's not a good indication. But again, if it's uncomfortable, that's sometimes okay, as long as there's no pain and there's no pins and needles. So just breathe into where you are. Find your edge and commit to stillness. We're really opening up the heart and lung meridians tonight, really connecting into our hearts. Aiming for a calm heart. Slowly coming back up, listening to your body, and then curling your toes under and just gently pushing up into downward facing dog. Just checking in with yourself here. You can pedal your feet if you like. And then coming down onto your hands and knees. Excuse me while I sort my stuff. It's meant to be a yoga outfit. So then we're moving into the other side. So take that left arm through and you're leaning on the shoulder and the outside edge of the arm. Yeah, and I'm aware, Isabel, this isn't one of your favorite poses, so this might be a good one for you to find comfort in your discomfort. Yeah. Sometimes the poses that aren't your favorites are the one that you're in, that you maybe should be working on in that sense, because it's telling you something. So as long as there's no pain or you're not getting tingles, just work with where you are. Find your edge, commit to stillness. Great thing about yin is it's not about how great you look in the mat. Well, the whole part of yoga is not about how great you look in the mat, but you know, Iyengar is very much about alignment. But there's no alignment here. This is about really just finding your edge, moving into a position that feels right for you. All our skeletal systems are completely different. Even if we look similar in the outside, it might be a different story on the inside, you know, our ball and socket joints might be completely different. So just breathe acceptance into where you are. And then again, slowly coming back up. And then maybe just a couple of cat-cows to loosen off. And maybe you're going to wag your bushy tails as well. Imagine you've got a nice big bushy tail. I do like wagging my bushy tail. I don't know about you guys. Okay. So from here, we're moving into caterpillar pose. So caterpillar pose really is Paschimottanasana, but we're not so concerned, again, about alignment. So you can, you know, open your legs a little bit, bend the knees. So, and you can allow the natural curvature of the spine. So we're moving into caterpillar pose. And again, you're not flexing the feet. The feet are allowed to flop out just in any way that feels right for you. So folding forwards into a position that is your caterpillar, no one else's caterpillar. Bring awareness that you're breathing light into the back body. So inhaling slowly and carefully, moving back into Dandasana. Again, listening to the rebound, how you're feeling now. Put your hands behind your back, bend these knees. You can just windscreen wiper your legs a little bit there. And then find yourself on your back. Pull your knees into your belly for Apanasana. And then from here, straightening out the left leg. Place your left hand onto that right knee. Open your right arm like a wing. And gently allow that right knee to come over. It doesn't matter if your hips come up. Looking towards that right arm. Find the shape that feels right for you. And again, commit to stillness. Breathing into your belly. Draw your knees back up into center. Give yourself a hug. Readjust your hips. And then straightening out that right leg. Placing your right hand onto the left knee. Opening your left arm like a wing. And gently dropping that leg to the right. And looking along that left wing. Finding your shape and committing to stillness. There, bringing your knees back into the center. Listening to your inner teacher, do you need to hold on the outside of the feet or the inside of the feet for a happy baby pose? Feel the sacrum connecting into the earth here. Relax your shoulders. And then release. Moving into your well-deserved Shavasana. So just find your position. You get yourself propped up if you need to. Ready for a meditation on the breath. So just make any last adjustments you need to. So close your eyes. Turn your attention inward and have the intention to completely relax. Be effortless. Become aware of your body. Be aware of the space that your body occupies. and move your awareness to the top of your head. Have the intention to completely and deeply relax the crown of your head and scalp. Be effortless. Feel your scalp, the crown of your head, deeply relax. Feel your forehead relaxing, your face. Relax the back of your head. Relax your neck, your throat. Relax your shoulders, your upper back, your chest area. Relax. Feel effortlessness around your physical heart. Feel it beating slowly, calmly. Relax your solar plexus, abdominal organs, your lower back and your hips. Relax your entire pelvis. Relax your legs and feet. Sense your whole body completely relaxed. Relax your whole body. Now bring your attention to your abdomen. Notice as your body breathes in, your abdomen moves away from your spine. As your body breathes out, your abdomen moves towards it. Be aware of your abdomen moving on the flow of your breath. Don't force or try to shape your breath. Just be aware of your abdomen and sense it move effortlessly. Be aware of your abdomen moving on the natural flow of your breath. Allow your mind to settle and to become more and more absorbed in the rhythm of your breath. Be effortless and aware of your breath by feeling your abdomen move. So gradually notice that your breath is a perfect reflection of your mind. As your mind becomes increasingly quiet, your breath becomes more balanced, quieter, and more subtle. Continue to watch your breath. As you continue to watch your breath, become aware of any hidden tensions held in your breath, body, or mind. Wherever you sense tension, simply relax. Have the intention to be completely effortless. Become more and more effortless while being aware of your body breathing. Eventually, your mind will become so quiet, so at peace, that you will experience less and less desire to breathe. Don't resist. The more relaxed your mind, the less your body will need to breathe. And as your body becomes completely relaxed and your mind still, you may even experience a pause between breaths, a brief moment between the end of the exhale and the beginning of the inhale. In this brief gap between breaths, you experience a moment between thoughts. In this gap, you glimpse a timeless state of being. Continuing to effortlessly watch your breath, feel your breath leading you back to your source. As you do, feel more and more at home in the gap between breaths. Just be and watch your breath. Don't try to make anything happen. The moment between breaths will unfold naturally the more you drop into complete effortlessness. Sensing the breath rising out of and returning to a silent and infinite presence. Be aware that in this moment, you are whole and complete. You are a vibrant expression of infinite intelligence. To bring your attention back to your breath, take a few smooth, full breaths to adjust. And very slowly begin to reopen your eyes and allow your attention to come back to your practice, back to your surroundings. Sorry. So you can wriggle your fingers and your toes. Stretch your arms over your head, away from your body. Stretch your feet away from your body. Pull your knees in, give yourselves a wee hug. Rolling from side to side to loosen off your sacrum. And you're going to roll onto your left side this evening. Let's be calm and bring in the feminine, seeing as it's a calming evening. So on your left side. Just allow the energy that you've created in your heart to marinate. Fill the rest of your body. Be aware the energy surrounding your body. Feeling protected and safe and loved. And give yourself a hug. And then gently pushing yourself up to seated position. Placing your hands in Anjali Mudra. We're going to end tonight's practice with an Om. Here we go. Om. Namaste. Thank you for practicing yoga with me this evening.